Saluton kaj bonvenon. Hello and welcome. Mia nomo estas Danielo. My name is Daniel. And today we are going to start a YouTube video session about Esperanto, all about Esperanto. All of my references can be found at lernu.net. In this video, my first video, we are going to be learning about Esperanto. In this brief introduction. So here we go. What exactly is Esperanto? Esperanto is a language that is particularly useful for international communication. Some important traits about Esperanto are as follows. International. Esperanto is most useful for communicating among people of diverse nations who do not have a common mother tongue. Neutral. It doesn't belong to one people or country, so it works as a neutral language. Equal. When you use Esperanto, you feel more equal from a linguistic standpoint than when, for example, you speak Spanish with a native Spanish speaker. Relatively easy. Thanks to the structure of Esperanto, it's usually much easier to master than other foreign languages. Living. Esperanto evolves and lives just like other languages, and it can be used to express the most varied facets of human thoughts and emotion. We're going to move on. Sorry. The idea of Esperanto is, the foundation of a natural language will help break down barriers between people and help everyone see each other as neighbors. Quoted from L.L. Zamenhof, 1912. The basic idea of Esperanto is about tolerance and respect for people of diverse nations and cultures. Communication is indeed the essential part of understanding each other, and if that communication happens through a neutral language, that can help the feeling that we, quote, meet on equal grounds and help create respect for one another. As an ordinary speaker of Esperanto, you don't often think about the foundation of a natural language and those kinds of fancy expressions. You just enjoy having the ability to express yourself freely in conversation with people from other cultures and countries. History. The beginning. Esperanto was initiated by L. Zamenhof at the end of the 19th century through a book called Lingvo Internacia. People who wanted to have international contact started to learn and use the language. This is how Esperanto came into being. After a while, it became stable and evolved into a language which is used and enjoyed by people in many countries today. First 100 years. Zamenhof presented the language in 1887. During the first 100 years, it had been spreading around the world. The basic principles of grammar, word creation, and speaking have not changed, except for the meanings of some words. Also, many new words have entered the language. 100 years is not a long time for a language, but many people have already learned and used the language and have therefore contributed to its natural evolution. Applications. Traveling. It's very interesting to travel in Esperanto. You can stay in the home of other Esperanto speakers, usually for free, and in this way you can get an insider's view of the country or region. The Pasporta Servo book, which has addresses of hosts in more than 80 countries, is published every year. International meetings. Different kinds of meetings regularly go on in